Excuse me, to punt on 4th and 2 late in the game on Baylor territory?
Yeah, well, it was on our side of the 50. Yeah, I wish we would have gone for it now. I think on second thought, at least I thought it was on our side of the 50. Maybe it was.
I might be wrong too.
Yeah, maybe it wasn't, but I thought it was. Yeah, it was 4th and 3. I don't know. It's probably about 50-50. If I had to do over again, obviously knowing the outcome of the game, I'd have gone for it. But I felt pretty good about punting them down and making them drive the length of the field. And to their credit, that's what they did.
Sonny, the defense looked pretty good in the first half, but Baylor's last 4 drives, 3 touchdowns in the game-winning field goal. What changed?
I think I got worn down a little bit, quite frankly. We had a couple of injuries at defensive tackle. Marcus Steele got hurt in practice this week and didn't play. McKean was hurt. So we just kind of wore down a little bit, I think, inside. They did a good job of, backs ran hard, offensive line blocked well. They ran the ball really well, very effective running the football. Gave up too many big plays in the run game. Couldn't get them stopped really in the run game, and we had to, and couldn't put enough pressure on the quarterback. You got to give Baylor credit for going for it right there on that 4th down to be able to kick the game-winning field goal. That was could have gone the other way. It's just one of those deals. We had opportunities on 4th downs to get off the field, and we just couldn't do it. You got to give them credit; they made plays.
How frustrating is it, though, Coach, when your offense puts together a good game, no turnovers, and just losing like this?
Yeah, look, it's disappointing. We've got to, it's like anything else, I think that, we played a clean game offensively. We didn't turn the football over. We didn't capitalize on every opportunity that we should have, clearly. It's frustrating. Yeah, frustrating night just because, we certainly had opportunities to win the game, opportunities to pull away, to create a 2-score game, and we couldn't do it. But we played clean. It's the first time we've done that in a while. Disappointing.
So what was your initial message to the team in the locker room about just kind of stay focused and going forward through games?
Yeah, just how important next week is. That was the biggest thing. Is I thought they played hard. We had a lot of things we have to improve on. Clearly, wasn't effort, wasn't sloppy play, wasn't anything like that. Again, you got to give Baylor credit. Told their guys, they made some good plays down the stretch. Probably coached better down the stretch than we did, and that's what happened. And we had some opportunities to make some plays, to get some stops, and we didn't do it. And they made them. And so, in these games, really, that's what it boils down to. That's what it boiled down to last week in the Texas Tech game. It's what it boiled down to the week before in the Utah game. We were fortunate enough to make the plays down the stretch, and tonight Baylor made them.
Coach, you obviously mentioned that 4th down that they went for. You had called timeout before. What did you tell your guys, and did you actually think they were going to go for it?
Yeah, we weren't sure. I think we weren't quite sure what they were going to do. I thought they might try to draw us off sides and try to get a little bit shorter field goal for the kicker, potentially. Yeah, you got to give them credit. They made a nice play.
So this team's been involved in a lot of one-possession games this season and last season as well. What's your just kind of continual message to the guys about late game situations?
Yeah, it's just the way it's going to be in the Big 12. You know what I'm saying? It's the way it's going to be in the Big 12, and we've lost 2 and we've won 2, and if you want to have a year like we had in 22, you got to win them all. And it's just the way it is, and you got to find ways to make plays down the stretch to win those games, and we just weren't good enough tonight to get it done.
What makes this league so difficult, Coach?
Well, it's just a lot of parity. Everybody's capable of beating everybody. All you have to do is look at, the scores that happened earlier today. I know Texas Tech was a 16-point underdog and won the game. I know Houston was a significant underdog and won the game. And it's just the Big 12. It's just the way this stuff is. There's not much separating teams. You've got to find a way to get your team, number one, excited and motivated to play every single week. And then you've got to play clean football, you know, to have a chance to win. And that's what's disappointing tonight is, you know, we played pretty clean football. We didn't turn the ball over. We didn't have a lot of penalties. You know, typically that's been good enough for us to win games. And we've been able to overcome those and find ways to win. And like I said, we weren't able to do it tonight.
Run defense has taken a pretty significant step forward,
Yeah.
260
Yeah,
yards
it's
almost.
disappointing. Yeah, they ran the ball on us tonight. Yeah, I was disappointed in that. We got to get better.
Was that partially injuries? Is that schematic? Just a little bit
You
of
know, we just got to
everything?
get better.
You mentioned it already, the no turnovers. Just what did you see Josh do differently tonight to protect the ball a little bit more?
You know, it just seemed like he played a little bit more in control, you know, and didn't try to force things, let the game come to him a little bit more than we have in the past. And again, that's everybody, and that's the offensive line protecting, and it's, you know, it's just everybody together. But it's like anything, we got to continue to get better. We got to do a better job running the football, and we got to do a better job stopping the run, and that's something that at times this year has plagued us, and we've got to get better at it. But I was pleased with the way Josh played. You know, I thought he played clean, thought he took care of the ball, thought he made good decisions. You know, we just wasn't quite good enough.
Saw like more wrinkles in that Savion direct snap stuff tonight. Is there still more to be seen in that area?
Excuse me. Yeah, I think so. I mean, he's been very effective, you know, running the ball for us. So, you know, he's averaging 7-8 yards a carry when he does it. And so it's a good little change up for us. It's a way to, we think, get our best players on the field. Because, you know, Eric McAllister's, you know, playing so well. So something that makes sense, and I think it's been something that's good for us. You know, we were 4-12 on third down. You know, today we got to do better on third down. We gave up too many. They were 8 of 15. And then, you know, 2 of 2 on fourth down, and both of those fourth downs were critical fourth downs that they converted.
We'll go 2 more if you have one.
Coach, what makes it so different when Savion runs the football compared to the other running backs? How come he's
Well, I think
gaining
it's-
more yards?
Yeah, just strength, size, power, physicality. You know, he's just he's a talented, tough guy to bring down. You know, and it's been a good little package for us.
Okay, thanks, Coach.